You know, since the president's tax cuts became the law of the land, businesses large and small have actually announced more than $480 billion in new investments in American jobs, American workers, and in just the past 2 months, more than 4.3 million Americans have already gotten a raise or a bonus, and we're just getting started. Folks, that's great news. That's great news. But not everybody thinks it's that big of a deal. I don't know if you heard, but the woman that wants to be Speaker of the House again, Nancy Pelosi, said, she actually said the tax cuts would be Armageddon before they passed. But just a few days ago, she said it was unpatriotic to let the American people keep more of what they earn. But most amazingly of all, she keeps saying that a $1,000 bonus for working Americans is nothing more than crumbs. Well, let me remind all of you, I come from the Joseph A. Bank wing of the West Wing of the White House. Okay. All right. I mean, seriously, folks, when our kids were little, we had a term for another $1,000 in our paycheck at the end of the year. Christmas. You with me? I mean, these bonuses have meant real money. They've helped working families all across this country with pay raises that are generating opportunities even as we speak. And I want to say from my heart, any leader who says that $1,000 in the pockets of working families is crumbs is out of touch with the American people. You know, it would be a disaster for our cause if Nancy Pelosi became Speaker of the House again. But we're not going to let it happen. But this movement should know it's a very real threat, because the other side knows exactly what's at stake between now and the end of this year. The far left has watched with dismay as we've dismantled the liberal legacy of the last administration and turned this country around. And they're doing everything they can to try and win back the Congress next November. I mean, we don't have to wonder what would happen if the party of Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer won the House and the Senate this November, do we? I mean, remember the last time it happened? I do. I was actually there the last time Democrats ran the Congress, and they nearly ran America into the ground. They raised taxes, they cut the military, they tried to pass cap and trade, they gave us Dodd-Frank and the Obamacare nightmare. I mean, they thought they could borrow, spend, and bail their way back to a growing America. In the past few years, Democrats have only fallen further to the left. The platform, as we all know, can be summed up in one word: resist. Resist our policies, resist our president, and resist the results that you and I and our entire movement have fought so hard to achieve. So it's up to us to stand up to them and stand up for the American people and the progress that we've made.